Well, hello there, my name is ruubzymc and welcome to a new video. Since the Stardew Valley 1.6 update just released on console, I've been playing an absolute ton of it. So I wanted to turn Minecraft into a farming simulator because farming is one of the key points that is kind of missing in this game, in my opinion. Buffer! It's like the only fish I'm missing from my community center in the game. That's just rude. In this video, I'll show you how to turn Minecraft into some sort of Stardew Valley farming simulator with just 8 mods. So let's get right into it, shall we? Over here we got a little area I set up to showcase a few of the mods that I came up with for this video. And we're starting off right away with, of course, Farmer's Delight. This mod is pretty much a must-have for anyone wanting to do some sort of farming stuff in Minecraft. This mod adds a new crops being onions, cabbage, tomatoes, and over here in the back we also got some rice. Beside these new crops, they also add a new wild variants that you can find in the wild, such as these wild carrots over here. There are a few others, but I couldn't actually find them in the nearby area, except for the place I wanted to plop down my house. So yeah, they look kind of like this. I think onions look similar to alliums, like the flowers we have in Minecraft, and there are a few others as well. As we can see in the creative tab for Farmer's Delight, this mod heavily focuses on farming and cooking. We got some cooking utensils over here. We also got some decorative crates for a lot of crops, as well as loads of blocks like cabinets. We got colored signs, knives, and a whole lot of dishes. We also got some new blocks such as this rich soil farmland, which is basically just regular farmland but works a bit quicker in terms of crop growing. If we move over here to the back side of the house, we have a little outside cooking area prepared, which showcases a little bit of cooking that the mod offers. So I got the stove block over here with a cooking pot on top. Inside of the cooking pot, quote unquote, looks like this, where you can place in your food items, a bowl or container to hold the food, and then it comes down over here. The stove is automatically lit, but you can also like put out the stove using a shovel and then reignite it with the flint and steel or other fiery block. This thingy over here is decorational. I place it in like this so that it lines up nicely. But this isn't actually from Farmer's Delight, we'll get back to that. We got a cutting board over here. Let's grab, for example, some cabbage over here. Then get the knife, get the cabbage. Where's my knife? I lost the knife. Let's get the knife again and chop it up. Cabbage leaf. There are loads of stuff you can cut up with this mod. So once you've prepared your ingredients that you want to put in your cooking pot, you can add them like so. You got some fried egg, dried kelp, raw bacon, raw pasta, and a bowl over here. Let's place these in here. Get the bowl, you can already see it's starting to cook. And what will it be? What will it be? Now we got a bowl of noodle soup over here. Also got some experience points, as you might have heard from that. And when we eat this, we get the comfort effect. I'm actually not really sure what this does. When I am editing this, I will probably look online for what it is, and it will probably say above my head right now. But yeah, that is the comfort effect. I think there are other effects as well. There are also a couple of dishes you can make that count as feast, which are placed downable blocks like this. And if you have yourself a bowl, you can scoop away from this. This is, I believe, a glazed ham, a honey glazed ham. And you can scoop away from it. So there's nothing left except dirty dishes. And when you click on it, you get the bowl and also a boat. Very cool. There's also a different method of cooking using a skillet. You can actually use the skillet the same way you do the pan if you place it on top of the stove like this. Actually get an advancement for that. But the stove obviously has to be turned on. What's also possible is to hold, for example, minced beef in your off hand, your skillet in your regular hand, and then hold down right click. Now you will start to cook when nearby a fire source, such as this campfire over here. And you have the beef patty. This also gives you an advancement, but I already tried it out, so that's why we didn't get it right now. This mod offers a little bit more than I just showcased, but in terms of the Stardew Valley feeling, this is why I chose this mod. It is pretty much essential. The second mod I chose for this showcase is cooking for block hands. Mainly, kind of only because of this block right over here. You got a fruit basket, which is located over here, which you can place down, and the crops that you place in it will actually be displayed. And I thought that was so cool. I needed to have it just for decorational purposes. But let's go inside of our house really quickly. It is kind of cramped, but we have a kitchen over on this side using the cooking with block hats blocks, which is like the kitchen counter. We got a This is the kitchen counter. This is the kitchen connector actually. You got tool racks, other cutting boards, got more cabinets over here, an oven that you can actually use. You got the what's this block called? The cooking table, which shows what recipes you can create if you have the needed ingredients in your inventory. You've got a spice rack over here, an actual fridge that stores stuff, a toaster on top over here, and then like a sink and stuff. And I think this is a milk jug. Can we actually put milk in there? I wonder. Oh yeah. Yeah, that fills up nicely. And I think you can just grab like buckets of milk from this thing. That's quite nice actually. It also has recipe books, but I actually haven't really figured out how to use those. And this tile block on the floor is also perfect for kitchens, which is what this this mod adds as well. Just a quick heads up, if you want to use this mod, it requires a different mod called Balm, both of which will be in the description, as will all other links for every single mod that I use be down there. The third mod you might have gotten glimpses of already is called the Beautify mod. This mod uses the cloth config API, which all is down below as I already said. This one adds a lot of decorational stuff, such as this candelabra, I think that is how you pronounce it. Different pots, which can also be hanging pots, which changes the appearance of existing flowers inside of them, which is something that I thought was really cool. It also adds window blinds, as you can see over here, lattices that I used as a little bit of decoration over here. It has picture frames, which I don't think I used anywhere, different sort of ropes, which I use for the swing outside, which you can see over here. It adds books you can place down, like little stacks of books with different like appearances, if you can like cycle through them a little bit. You got different kind of lamps. We got the little light bulb over here. I think I used a different one as well. Yeah, this is a bamboo lamp, which if you hang that from somewhere, looks like so, which is really cool, I think. We also got this glowstone essence lamp. If you put glowstone dust in there, it lights up a little bit more and more, which once again, I think was pretty cool. And we also got the botanist workbench, which is actually a workbench for a new villager that this mod adds. But can also be used as decoration, which I did just over here. And that is actually pretty much all that it adds, but I think that is more than well enough to deserve a spot in this 8 mods over here, because I use them all over. This is, I think, actually in the thumbnail that I'll do with the lamp placed down over here, a little book, and then the flower pot over there. I just can't get over how cute this mod is. I pretty much just used a little bit of it, like, everywhere. I love it. The next mod number 4 on this list, is called the Untitled Duck mod. And for some people, you might actually hear it in the background if you listen close enough. But yeah, it adds ducks. And geese as well, but it adds ducks and geese. I absolutely adore the ducks in Stardew Valley. I think they are super cute. Sadly, for like animal products and stuff and artisan goods, I couldn't really find any good mods that like add that to the game. So like mayonnaise, duck mayonnaise, cheese, those kind of things I couldn't really find. Mr. Squid, I'm trying to explain something. You're distracting me. So yeah, in terms of cheese, I do have an honorable mention later on, but like for this mod showcase thingy, sadly, no. Anyways, back to the ducks and geese. Thank you for being in frame together, really nice. Let's get some spawn eggs for them actually. Let's go a little ways over here. There's actually a goose over here, but let's add another one and let's add some ducks. They come in different variants, as you can see over here. The geese and the ducks both do that. I believe any type of seed works, except for like cocoa beans and stuff. Let's get the beetroot. You can feed them this and breed the ducks and geese like so. Move aside, I want to see the cute little, oh my god, they are so cute. So this is how you can breed them. Geese are actually going to be aggressive if you hit them first, so never hit them. And I do believe, I haven't really seen it yet, but they can like try to steal stuff away from you. But you won't do that, right? No, you won't do that. In terms of like new tools, there's actually something for the ducks called the empty duck sack, which you can put a duck in and then replace it again, and that makes it really easy to transport them. But this mod is kind of useless because of the next mod that I'll show in like a couple of seconds. The geese, however, can actually be tamed using kelp or seaweed. Let's gather some of that. Come on. There we go. And he sat down. You can sit them down like this, which is super cute. And he can also hold weapons for you. So let's give him a diamond sword. There we go. And now if we attack something, let's just actually spawn in like a zombie or something. If we attack it, the goose will get them. Thank you very much. So in those aspects, they are kind of similar to like foxes and wolves together, like combined, because they can sit down, hold like items for you, like swords and stuff, which foxes can do, as well as they just look incredibly adorable. And like the wolves attack for you as well when you attack something. Besides that, geese actually have one more thing that they can do. They scare away illagers, just like cats will scare away creepers. Ducks will do the same for illagers. And if they do ever like steal your items, such as your sword, I do believe they like food more. So if I get the seeds, is this gonna work? No, I don't think so. If this gonna work. Yeah, they like food more, so you can retrieve your items back again. Very cool. And a little baby. Oh my god. By the way, I forgot to add the Untitled Duck mod. Actually needs the Gecko Lip mod or library thingy. You know where to find it. It's all down there in the description. So the next mod, coming back to the little ducks over here, is actually called the Carry-On mod. Which is why I called the duck sack a little redundant, because I can just do... It looks so dumb. I can just do this, which I think is like brilliant. The Carry-On mod allows the player to carry small animals. The geese actually work as well, which I think is even funnier. So like these kind of mobs, chickens as well, I think rabbits and stuff, you can all carry by holding crouch and then right clicking. But the main use for this is actually with chests. If I want to use this chest full of tomatoes, I can just pick it up. It'll be a little bit slower because it's heavy. And then I can just place it down over here with the contents remaining. Let's actually place it down over here again because I thought I really like the spot. But that is what you can do with the carry mod. Or the carry-on mod, which I think is really, really cool. That's the whole mod though, but it's really cool and really handy. Right then, onto the 6th mod, which is also kind of like a small mod. It doesn't really add too much, except for one thing. When I press M on my keyboard, it opens up a nice little paper map, which I think looks incredible. This reminds me of like the old Pokemon games, and I just really, really love it. Let's see where we are actually. This is our house. Let's get inside of our house. Press M. And let's place down a marker over here. So right where we are. Let's do the little beds. I like to color green. Actually, I think I have a blue bed. Yeah, I have a blue bed. Let's get the blue marker. Like right over here. Blue bed. And let's call it home. There we go. We now have a little marker on our map. And this map actually just adds places you've been to the map. So not a full map, only stuff I've been, and it adds points of interest, such as this Plains village over here, which you can see in the distance over there. I haven't been there because it ties into a different mod once again. But we will go there in a little second. But this is all it does. This is Antique Atlas 4, uses the Surveyor Map Framework mod. So both of those mods, once again, down here. It also has a little label for like home. This is, I believe, my spawn point, but I didn't really like that point over there. Let's name it spawn. We like, let's get a purple little thingy over there. And now we have like the tab over here. If you click that, it shows you where it is in a nice little animation thingy. Really cool. I absolutely love this mod. I think it looks so cool. You can actually like zoom in as well. And then the village like kind of expands, showing you the layout of the village. I think it's brilliant. The only like tiniest little thing I would like with this mod, the Antique Atlas 4 mod, is for it to like be able to be an item, like a map itself or a book, just for that like added little bit of detail. But the M key works fine as well. You can also see where you are by it. Next up, we got a different mod called the Tree Harvester mod, which uses the collective mod to work. We've been in creative for this whole showcase, but I kind of want to show you something using survival. So let's do that real quick. Normally trees, you know how they do it. If you mine a tree, it just does this. It doesn't really fall down like they do in Stardew Valley. I changed it so that they can fall down, but only if you use good enough tools. So this mod is kind of like configurable in that way. Normally, when you start up the mod, any sort of axe like wooden, stone, iron, any kind, they work if you hold like crouch and then chop the tree. It will take a little bit longer, but all will fall down and the leaves will decay a bit faster as well using this mod. Now look over here. Shift, hold it. Doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Because I think that iron is a little bit too easy to collect in the beginning of the game. And I want it to be a bit more of a challenge so that it feels rewarding when you like get better tools. You can cut down trees faster. So I've changed it so that only the, oh my god. The gold axe, diamond axe and netherite axe allow you to do this. All tree falls down, plants itself again, and you get all the blocks. Now of course, golden tools are like a little bit easier to collect most often than diamond tools, so they break a bit faster, but I think gold, in Stardew Valley at least, outclasses iron, so I thought I should add it over here as well. This works the same for the diamond and netherite axe. They use up a bit more durability than normal, so for every single block, durability is used. So be aware of that. But then diamonds and netherite, of course, are a lot more durable than flimsy gold. That's kind of the whole mod, but I'll just show you really quickly how to configure like the blacklist for the axes, which we will have to get out of Minecraft for. So right now we are in the .minecraft folder. This is a folder you'll probably be familiar with if you've ever added mods or like world saves into your game. The mods are actually right over here, but we are looking for this config mod. So we got the tree harvester mod, and there is a blacklist over here. And all you need to do, all I did, is add a little exclamation mark in front of the axes you don't want to be able to cut down the whole tree. So I chose wooden, stone and iron. If I do want iron axes to work, I'm not sure if this actually works right away since I still have Minecraft open, but we can check. We can check real quick. Okay, to be honest, I don't think that it will work straight away. I do think I have to reload like my game and stuff. But now the iron axe should work. It didn't, but that is at least how you do whitelist or blacklist axes to be able to cut down the whole tree at once. I did it correct, right? Yeah. No, okay, I would have to reload my game. I won't do that right now because I'm recording and stuff. But yeah, that's how you do it. On to the next and final, actually, mod. The last mod I chose has to do with this village right behind me. It is called Nice Villagers Remastered. And this mod upgrades villages in a few ways. So let's go into there to show you guys the first thing that it adds. When we enter a village, or the vicinity of it, you get a little title. This village is apparently called Sunhaven. I haven't entered the whole time while building that, just for this like little thingy. I do think it actually plays again if you leave and come back. Let's try that. Yeah, okay, so it does show you every single time. This is Sunhaven. It's called, that's just what this village is called. Every villager has its own name as well, based on the type of villager that they are. These are plains villages, so they have different names from, let's say, an acacia village. This is Alaric Flameville. Hello there. This is the farmer of the village. We got Vesper Brightgaze over here. We got Tatiana Ashenwind, and like every single villager has its own name, which to me at least gives them a lot more personality, and I really like that. Also, if you go in here and try to steal their stuff when they are nearby, they will get a little mad at you. They won't like attack you or anything, but they will probably up their prices because, well, you shouldn't really steal, you know? Not sure if they actually have stuff to steal, which might be in their favor at this point. There is a chest over here. Let's open it. Let's like steal their stuff. A little bit of it anyways. I'm not sure if anyone was nearby. I don't actually think so. I might have just gotten away with it. But you shouldn't be able to do that, you know? We got Sapphire Bright Whisper over here. He hasn't upped his price. I think the chest was like kind of far away. I wonder if it works with any chest, which means that if you are wanting to make a village trading hall, you shouldn't do that. Yeah, there we go. He's got a little bit mad. He's running away from me, and he's upped his prices. So you shouldn't steal. You shouldn't get the communist mindset advancement, which I think is pretty funny. Besides that, they also can have better or worse prices depending on two things. If there is a meeting point, like this bell over here, which they all go to now, I'm sorry for clicking that, and if they have a bed or not. So if they don't have those kinds of things, they'll have worse or better prices. I haven't found one yet, but let's add some villagers. Not sure how to do it, but villagers without a profession should babble, the mod says. Oh, there we go. Our village survival depends on how we will guard against the night horrors. If you click on them, so they tell you like a few things, they talk to you, the others don't because they have like this inventory over here. But you can talk to them now, which I think is pretty cool once again. I haven't seen it yet, but probably because I have paused the time, might have to do something with it. But villagers can have a small fetch quest, which grants you a reward. So for example, Ione or Ione, or I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, sir, I'm sorry. You might be able to like show me, hey, you know what, I need 25 leather. And if you bring that to him, he will grant you a small prize, which is pretty cool. It gives you something to do. It makes villagers a lot more interesting, in my opinion. There are also some changes with wandering villagers, but I haven't seen one spawn yet. Might also have something... No, I don't think that has to do with the time, actually. Let's hope that this works. They announce themselves while glowing for a little bit. They tell you like a little something. Curious about my goods? Let's make a deal. And they do firework. Which, to be honest, would probably scare the shit out of me if I was just playing and he randomly showed up. We've got Isabel Fairworth. What do you have? There we go. They now also sell some mob hats, which I think is pretty cool. That's not a foot, then. You've killed my favorite animal. Anyways, they do have the chance to sell mob hats. I don't think this is a chance actually. I just think it randomizes which hats they are. But they do also have a small chance to sell enchanted books, which makes them, once again, a little more useful. Besides just having them like this, there is also actually a chance that a wandering trader will come to your base. But it actually isn't a wandering trader, it is a illager in disguise. I believe the mod page said that that can happen. I haven't seen it for myself, obviously, but that would be rather interesting, I believe. I haven't even shown you my horse! This is Courtney. The horse, I just wanted to like recreate the little stable from Stardew Valley. Yeah. I did add the horse over here because there is a different honorable mention in the mod list over here that I didn't add because I didn't feel like it was vanilla-esque enough. And that mod is the Nifty Cards mod. This one adds a few cards that can be pulled by the player or a horse, which are supply cards, and plows, and animal cards. You also have hand cards, which are a bit smaller, which you can once again pull yourself. I think it is really cool to add. It adds a little use for horses as well, but I just felt like it was a little too far away from the vanilla experience that the other mods still kind of have, in my opinion. Another honorable mention is the photosynthesis mod. This mod I really wanted to add because of the changing seasons, as you might see over here, for example, on this picture. This one adds seasons into the game, which vary the way that the world looks, and in the winter and fall especially, fall turns the leaves to like brownish, yellowish and reddish colors, and winter turns everything to snow. I thought it was really cool, but this mod adds so much stuff that honestly, if you just want to download one mod to turn Minecraft into a farming simulator, this is the mod for you. It just adds so much into the game that I felt, once again, it wouldn't really feel vanilla friendly anymore. But if you want to download only one mod, get this one, because it is really, really good. The final honorable mention is called Let's Do Meadow. This mod is also quite big. It adds the new crafting system for cheese, which is the reason why I did want to add it. But since it once again adds so much, I voted against it. It's just a little too much. There's new types of wood, new types of stone, loads of new flowers. There's new mobs like bears and like buffaloes. It just added a little too much for comfort, in my opinion. But also a really, really cool mod. Do try it out if you have the chance to. Side note, some of the honorable mentions are not compatible with 1.21 and the other mods that I showcased today are. So that was a little important note for me as well. Anyways, that is the whole video. Once again, all of the mods that I showcased today are in the description below with links to the according website. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope this helped on your journey to turning Minecraft into a farming simulator. Do try out these mods. I think they are really, really cool. And yeah, once again, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more, leave a like as well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!